So what's a rational number? No, it's not a number that stays calm and collected when the house is burning down. Uh, it's actually not that exciting. A rational number is any number that can be rewritten as one integer dividing another. You might say, but Graham, dude, basically every number is like that. And you might be right. Well, technically there's an infinite number of irrational numbers, but most of the numbers that you know and love are rational numbers. So this may seem over obvious. But let's look at the definition more closely. So here's some examples of rational numbers. Numbers that can be rewritten as one integer dividing another. Let's review. An integer is a whole number, like 1, 2, or 3, or their opposites, like -1, -2, -3, -1,000, and 0. So a rational number would be something that can be written like 2 over 2 over 3. That's an integer, that's an integer. So one integer being divided by another. So here's some examples of rational numbers. So how can 3 be rewritten as one integer dividing another? Well, you could say that's 3 over 1. 3 over 1 is 3. What about 0.75? Well, 0.75 is the same thing as 3. What in the world is that? See, now if I were a rational number, that kind of thing would not bother me. Let's delete that. Delete. Alright, I need to pause and delete. Alright, let's try that again. So 0.75 can be rewritten as 3. Make that white again. Over 4. Okay, I'm going to extend the arrow here. Okay, what about the square root of 9? Don't be freaked out by the square root sign. If the square is if the square root is something that can be rewritten as one integer dividing by another integer, you're totally fine. So square root of 9 is 3, and 3 can be rewritten as 3 over 1. So square root of 9, 1, 1, is a rational number. What about 0.3333333 repeating? It just goes on forever. You might think irrational, but remember, that's the decimal form of 1/3. Simple rational number. Okay, some examples of irrational numbers are pi, 3.14, a bunch of stuff that goes on forever. Here's just a few of the decimals of pi. As far as we know, this goes on forever without any kind of pattern that we can figure out. Square root of 3 is another one. These decimal places just go on forever. You can't break it down to something nice and simple like that. Phi is another one, 1.61 gobbledygook.